Is C-3PO based off an Oscar? Should Danny DeVito voice Pikachu? And how is Gerald Butler both an Egyptian and a Spartan? It's nerd time.
All the nerds.
So guys, have you watched the Oscars?
No.
No, of course not.
Well, I mean, to watch them. Fuck, it's always the same.
Well, I haven't watched it. I've read about it. I've watched the first segment, the intro with Chris Rock doing his speech.
I heard it was very taboo.
It's really taboo. It was really funny. You need to take it with a grain of salt. But it was I liked it.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I watch.
But haters
highlights and stuff. I watch the highlights and just see like, okay, Leo won. I knew it was time for Leo to win something, so I was like, you know what? I'll check the highlights. Did he win or not? And that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, and so the internet had spoiled it.
Oh yeah, of course. I've watched like the list of all the winners, and I was surprised. Mad Max.
So happy.
And Star Wars.
I haven't seen the movie, but I noticed, yes, that Star Wars won nothing.
It was nominated. I'm surprised.
It was nominated for almost everything.
It was nominated for also almost every subject that Mad Max had won. I'm surprised that it didn't win for visual effects. Ex Machina did. But
I haven't seen it. It's on Netflix.
Neither have I. But I was surprised that Star Wars didn't win for that or for even sound. But the thing is, Mad Max is a really... I know you don't like it, but it was a fantastic film. And especially... And you got to look at the things that it won for. It won for technical aspects. It won for sound mixing. It won for sound editing.
I heard a lot of good things about the soundtrack.
Makeup and costume design. It won for...
Oh, really? Did it win Best Picture?
No, Spotlight did.
Okay. Because I could see how it would... Because it's very artistic.
It
right?
was. It's not even a movie. It's a film. There's a difference between a movie and a film. A movie is, for entertainment, and a film is...
Not if you're French.
And a film is like, almost like a work... It is a work of art. You could say that for any film, any movie or film. But Mad Max was a film. And it was all practical effects. And that's another thing, how that didn't win for Best Visual Effects either, next to Star Wars. But...
Yeah, but Star Wars...
I haven't seen Star Wars doing practical effects. Like, I don't know...
but special effects in general.
Okay, do you think Star Wars was that good? Or do you think Star Wars was good because it was Star Wars? Would you see it... Would you go see a space movie if it wasn't named Star Wars?
How they promoted it and with the trailers and everything? Yes. The movie looked good a year ago with the first sneak peaks and everything.
No, because you have a nostalgia.
Star Wars was Star Wars.
It's true that the brand helps it a lot. Just the name brings all the attention.
You could have said Star Wars and no trailer, just the title, and I was
just think at the first trailer when they go with how the landscape of the destroyed Star Destroyer.
No, but that's the thing, because I know what a Star Destroyer is, but it was it's a ship.
Replace that Star Destroyer with anything else, it's still beautiful. It's still something I would want to see.
Yeah. Because John's question is, would you have seen it if it wasn't called Star Wars? And you're saying you would have based on the trailers. Of course. I like science fiction, so I would have probably gone to see it.
I didn't watch Mad Max, but I've seen Star Wars, obviously. And for me, it was one of the best movies I've seen in 2015.
I feel Star Wars was better than Mad Max, personally, in every single aspect. But I understand that they could have won certain titles, but not everything.
Yeah. I loved Star Wars, don't get me wrong. I loved Star Wars, but I find Mad Max was a better film.
See, I know more Star Wars than I know Mad Max. I've never seen the original one, so I had nothing to sort of... I didn't have an interest.
But you don't need to.
No, I know, but at least having that little bit of knowledge of something, then you could say, "Oh, look, this is a different direction that they've gone in this way." And here, I thought the whole movie was supposed to be based around Max. But it was a lot on Charlize.
Totally stupid question. Is it a reboot or a sequel?
It's a bit of both. It takes elements from the original trilogies that you could say that this movie takes place in between 1 and 2. But then also George Miller, the director, who also directed the original trilogy, has said that it's not a sequel, it's just a new movie. It's just a new movie with the Max character.
I would have liked to at least seen.
It's not exactly a reboot. It's a reboot, but it's not exactly a sequel. But you could say it's a sequel because of how the details of the character are.
What do you think of Leo winning?
He deserved it. I haven't seen The Revenant. I've heard a lot of good things.
I've heard a lot of good things.
A lot of good things.
The whole bear scene was brutal.
Yeah, some say I think Leo shouldn't have won. The bear should have.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of meme on the internet about that.
I've seen what he looked like after the bear had mauled him. Oh my god, did it ever look painful?
I haven't seen the movie. I want to.
Yeah, it's on my list.
The only thing
Why didn't you go? What same reason for why didn't I go? Is there a particular reason? Like it didn't look.
Well, one of those type of movies that I would go to the cinema and watch.
Yeah, I know.
I would wait until I get it.
When I seen the preview, when I went to the theater and was one of the trailers in the beginning of the movie, I've seen it and I was like, this looks stupid.
Looks like one of those indie movies.
Well, the reason for that is because, and one of the reasons I didn't see the movie is because the director is very pretentious. And he's like,
look at you using big words.
Because he was like, we're gonna film in Canada in the middle of winter and have our actors almost die for real to get it as realistic as possible. We're gonna film only using natural light, so we're only gonna have 4 or 5 hours a day to film, and that prolongs the filming period, because we want it to be as realistic as possible. The movie, I find, a better example, Whiplash. Got so many accolades and stuff like that, but it looks like a movie that was made just to win an award to me, which is why I didn't want to see it, because I'm like, I don't
boycotting.
Yeah. I don't mind historical dramas or whatever, but it depends on the presentation of it or the reason behind of making this movie. Maybe it was a passion project for them. Who knows? I don't know, but that's why I was kind of just like, do I really care? Not really.
No, it looked average. But apparently it's great. But did Leo deserve one?
He deserves
exactly.
He deserves the Oscar.
No, okay. he deserves a Oscar,
not the.
But
I'm for that movie.
It bothers me if they are giving him an Oscar just because of the hype and everything. Exactly.
He deserves one in his career.
Yes,
because Titanic, even recently, Django Unchained. As not a best actor, but a best supporting actor.
Mm-hmm.
I loved him in Wolf on Wall Street.
That
whole scene getting into the Lamborghini, and being totally fucked up. That was awesome.
Yeah,
and that takes a lot for an actor. Well, I don't know, but I would think it takes a lot for an actor to pull off a fake drunkenness or a fake high or a fake.
I'm pretty sure he was really drunk or really high.
They're actors,
I know for old movies, a lot of people they didn't have supplements for alcohol and stuff like that, so a lot of the time they were piss-ass loaded on the screen, and they were still slurring their lines, so it felt real. But actors these days...
he's a professional.
That's what he does for a living.
And there's a lot of movies that he's been doing that were really good actor-wise, like Inception. I loved Inception.
Fucking right, Inception.
What's that one?
So many memes of him winning.
He was awesome in that one, too.
Oh, my God. Catch Me If You Can.
That was a great one, too.
The Departed is probably one of my favorite movies, and it's... everyone in that movie did a great job.
I feel that he might be in my top 3 best actor of all time, I'd say.
He does deserve a Oscar.
Johnny Depp probably first, Leonardo second, and
I'm kind of sick of Johnny Depp.
Yeah, but I mean he's a good actor.
There's a meme about okay, Leo got it. Now it's time of Johnny Depp.
Really?
Yeah.
But
I've seen some.
So he does deserve a Oscar. I've heard that maybe not for this film in particular.
Who was the nominees?
Along with him?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Who cares?
But he's been nominated 6 times, and this is the 6th time, and now he's won it.
Another issue that Chris brought up is: do you think that it still matters today that there's a female category and male category?
Oh yeah.
Do you think you could mix it? And that is a big thing.
Well, that would be best performer of the year.
But why put it together? Why not now put? And that was a not weird thing, but very taboo thing to say. Why not create a black category?
Yeah, because
female and male.
That's the whole problem with this year's Oscar. It was a a lot of people were complaining about the whitewashing of all the movies. This year there was no black nominees, and actors, of course,
and actresses.
Yeah,
and it was there was the guy, the captain, whatever.
Captain Phillips.
Yeah.
He won something.
And it was saying it would help that problem if they will create best black actor, best black.
And there's no difference between female and male because that's super sexist of separating. Because Meryl Streep, she's an amazing actress. She's not competing. She's on top. So that's why, like, it's.
There's a great quote about Meryl Streep from
Batman.
Batman one. Meryl Streep could be cast as Batman, and it would be the right choice.
But that's from a TV show. That's from Modern Family.
Modern Family. What was it?
Great show.
It's we saw Mamma Mia, but I don't think if Meryl Streep would have been the right choice. It's like, well, Meryl Streep could have been Batman. It would have been the right choice. Yeah, greatest goal ever.
But Chris Rock led with a pretty good problem that, like, is Hollywood racist, basically.
Well, yeah.
But I mean, is it whitewash or is it Jewish washed? I mean,
well, if you're talking about Disney.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say
Hollywood.
Are you against when they replace a natural black character with a white guy or white woman?
It all depends on the.
How about an Egyptian? I don't know.
So
that doesn't really bother me.
So why people are going crazy when you replace a white character with a black person?
Like Johnny Storm.
When Johnny Storm.
Yeah.
People are freaking out because there's rumors the new James Bond might be Idris Elba. Idris Elba?
Greatest actor.
He's a fantastic actor.
He's a fantastic... But people are going crazy about it. Because James Bond has always been white.
Yeah, but they went crazy when Daniel Craig was taking over the role as well.
Because he was blonde.
Not as much.
Because he was blonde, though. That was the reason that they
different look to Bond, and it's like, whoa.
But even the creator...
And because he wasn't, what's the word, like, classically handsome.
No.
Like, chiseled jaw and, like, smooth skin, whatever. He was already not an older fellow, but he was, almost in his early 30s. And he's, like, kind of got a boxer's face, like he's been in a couple of fights. Yeah. But back to... Michael B. Jordan as Johnny Storm, for example.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
I didn't mind that.
That's fine.
I didn't mind that for that, but they didn't explain it. They didn't have a good backstory to it.
No, but that's simply because the movie was bad.
No, I know. I don't mind them replacing a white character with a black character, or they do it vice versa, so long as they make the story make sense for the character.
And I agree with that.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I would still like to
right
see
now
a black
they are changing
Spider-Man.
a lot of they are changing a lot of superheroes that are originally black or white into another another
Cyborg being
ethnicity.
White.
Thank you.
Cyborg being white. That'd be crazy. I mean,
I'm sure it might happen. Well, no, because now they casted someone.
Well, that's the thing. But it depends on the film. Like, in a modern setting, like Fantastic Four, it doesn't matter. It makes sense. There's, But you take Gods of Egypt that just came out this past weekend, and you have all white actors playing ancient Egyptians. And I think that's the problem. It's not necessarily a racism thing. It could be, if you want to say it is. But I think it's also more that the audience is starting to appreciate accuracy more.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, but the problem, what I'm thinking, that's true.
Exactly.
But what I'm thinking is also that how many great, top of the line actors is there in Egypt?
We don't know.
That what I would know of. I don't know.
But that doesn't really matter. You don't go see a movie because of the actor. It can help. Don't get me wrong.
If you want to.
No, sure, exactly. It can help. But
so you're saying I could go play in that movie and you would love that movie
because it had a good subject.
If you do a good job, yes, of course.
But I'm not good at it.
Then why?
You won't know until you go see it.
Yeah.
Well, sure. Don't grab a random guy in the street. But there's probably...
But that's what I'm saying.
But if the story sounds super good and it's a whole bunch of random people that they picked off the road, you're still going to go see it because it looks interesting.
Exactly.
There's probably a lot.
I'm seeing a movie for the stories, not for the actors. I don't give a shit about the actors.
And then you go and it was a good story idea, but you watch it and the movie was shit because there's no good actors that can act properly in it.
Well, that's just because you don't know how to pick your actors.
But
It's not money. Money will not solve talent.
Huh?
If you want real talent, you need the best in the business. The best in the business are in Hollywood, and most of them are white because they're racist.
What their argument is that you have Gerard Butler, great actor,
Mhm.
and you have unknown actor who matches the ethnicity of the character, but he's not a great actor. Do you pick him because of the accuracy, or do you pick him because he's a great actor? That's the argument.
I don't understand why you need to pick a bad actor.
Because there's no.
It's not because he's not known that he's bad.
That's not. But okay, no, just hypothetically, this guy is the best of the bunch of the type of the character we're looking for.
Yeah.
But Gerard Butler also wants to play the character, and he's a better actor. What do? The argument is that you pick Gerard Butler because he's a better actor, but then you get bashed for
He's also way more expensive.
But then you get bashed for being, for whitewashing the character in the movie.
You also get all the popularity of choosing Gerald Butler because he's a well-known character.
But that's just by assuming that the selection is incredibly, low.
It's not. I know. I understand that.
It's like you assume that my choices are only Gerald Butler or that random guy I found on the street. That's exactly what you're assuming.
So how many actors are there?
I have a list
12
of like 1,000 actors. I'll do
Okay, I have a
week
list of
and
1,000.
see each one of them 20 minutes each, and at least give me something.
Sure.
Who says
But I have a.
Who says they didn't do that for the movie?
Yeah, but
That's a thing too. I mean, they could have done that.
What if they interviewed or did
I won't assume anything.
auditions with 1,000 people?
Of course, I won't assume
Egyptian
anything.
people, and none of them fit the bill. And then Gerald Butler fit the bill for what they were looking for as an actor standpoint. Not necessarily that he was Gerald Butler, but that he.
That's also.
Well, then you need to deal with the fact that people don't like it.
But that's not the point. You want to make a movie that people like. But the thing is, you say
Exactly, but they don't.
But you have a list of 1,000 actors. I have a list of 1,000 movies that are coming out every year.
Yeah,
that are with
1,000 movies.
Yeah, every year.
Yeah.
If you said all this year, we would have had a problem. But every year, well, it's okay because
Bollywood movies.
There's like 20
African
movies per
movies.
day.
African movies, European movies. They all come out. Did you see them?
Wait, you need to say that
Basically,
question
there's
again.
thousands of movies released every month. Sorry, every year or
Sure.
Whatever, every couple of years.
yeah, let's say a couple of years,
Yeah,
whatever. How many of them have you seen?
I don't watch movie myself, but
That's not the.
no, I know, but I need to start
But you
with
went
that.
to see Star Wars
Yeah, of course.
because
But
it's Star Wars.
But I didn't go see Star Wars because of Harrison Ford. I didn't go see Star Wars because of
because of
Carrie
the
Fisher.
brand. So
Yeah,
Gerald
the brand.
Butler represents a brand. So if you introduce Gerald
Not
Butler in your
really.
movie, people will go see it.
In this instance, Gerald Butler doesn't represent the gods of the
No,
Egypt.
not the gods of
No.
Egypt.
Gerald Butler though led me to want to watch Olympus Has Fallen because he's a good actor. So
Yeah.
that's why I went to go see. Well, that's why I went and saw
I mean-
Olympus Has Fallen.
I mean, I understand your point. I loved him in 300, and he doesn't look like a Persian. No,
Well, he
wait,
was.
no, it's
He
not
was
Spartan.
Spartan.
Spartan, but he doesn't look like a Roman. What is it?
Greek. Spartan.
Spartan and the Greeks? Yeah, sure.
Batman.
Yeah, I need mine.
Batman.
But that's the thing. Like, there's so many movies that are released with bad actors that nobody sees ever.
Or not necessarily bad actors. They could be amazing actors. We just haven't seen them.
That's true.
But is the point with gods of Egypt like the main problem is that everyone was white?
Yes, that's
Like-
that's a big reason as to why no one went to see it.
Okay, because
It's like Prince of
not
Persia.
just because of Gerald Butler.
Well, no.
Because
No,
everyone
We're
was.
using these as examples,
No, I know.
but a reason that a lot of people didn't go to see it, or a lot of complaints when the trailers came out, was because it takes place in ancient Egypt, literally about gods of Egypt, and all the actors are white. I think you see one dark-skinned person.
You
in
know-
the trailer.
Because
Do you know
it's
these
sunny
gods
and
are
you
actually
got
like an owl and a dog, right?
I'm sorry, what?
You should have
What?
put it's the gods.
Oh, it's Anubis and like.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Set,
yeah, Set.
like-
So it's really an owl and a dog. Why didn't they take an owl and a dog? You know, they could have like CG'd it or something. No, they took humans. Just
like,
because they were.
Rocket Raccoon, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Why they could? Yes. Exactly.
Anyway, basically they took something
My
relatable.
point,
They took
exactly.
something- They took something relatable.
Well, I don't know what they took, to be honest.
Joe Butler.
Gerard Butler is supposed to be whom?
Seth.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's a dog.
Okay.
He's a dog.
Does he have some kind of helmet representing a dog or something?
No, I think.
No, well,
Like nothing?
not
Like
that I've
nothing that represents...
When he's in his god form, yeah. When he's a human form, I don't think so. Unless he's got like a crown or something at one point. But
anyway, basically they took these guys because we felt a connection to it.
Well,
to be honest, I want to see the movie. I honestly want to see the movie because I like all what's, godlike and Egypt and looks like graphically looks good.
Mm-hmm. It looks like it could be.
Story Wars looks like shit, but
that's the thing. I did not want to see the movie because it didn't seem that interesting to me. Visually, it looks great. It looks it's very pretty. It's very shiny. It's gold. And
gold is cool.
Gold
I like gold.
I hate gold.
But it's and the the CG looks entertaining and stuff. But story wise, it was like, okay, bad guy. Human finds a good god to fight the bad god, and then stuff happens.
For me, the problem is that I'm pretty sure I've seen the whole movie just with the trailer. Again.
Yeah, but that's
every movie, though. That's the problem.
Not every movie, and I'm pretty happy with that. But
a lot of movies have
recently.
Yeah,
I mean, like the main movies that came out, it was a pretty good thing.
So that's the problem with Gods of Egypt. So far. And and the thing is, we probably sound like jackasses talking about this anyway, because
we haven't seen it.
One, we haven't seen it. We're four white guys. But
no.
Talk about racial issues and stuff. Like,
check your privilege.
Yeah, that's a white privilege.
I have a card.
A white privilege is not knowing about white privileges. You're just like, you don't know. It's like, oh, I'm privileged.
I like chicken.
Oh man.
Okay, so cut. Can we cut this?
That escalated quickly.
But anyways, let's move on to something else. It's Pokemon's 20th anniversary.
Oh shit! Mm-hmm. So many
completely opposite subject to Oscars and Hollywood racism, but Pokemon's
Pikachu's yellow.
Yes, sure, okay,
racist.
I see that. So what's coming up?
Hollywood producer. Okay, I know Pikachu's yellow, but it would be really cool if he was white. And voiced by Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
But it's Pokemon's 20th anniversary.
They're releasing a lot of stuff in the next year or so.
Mm-hmm.
I think
they've
been announced.
What year is this?
Yeah.
2016.
They released what is the Pokemon? Yeah, not Pokemon Go. Okay, let's start with Pokemon Go. I will wear that bracelet every day for the rest of my life. I want people to know.
But the problem is physically see how it works first before.
Yeah, but it's probably a phone. You look.
I don't even. I'll just buy it.
Yeah, but the problem is,
what if you're just walking and
I don't care.
You're leaving here to go to the bathroom or something.
No,
like that.
I will.
And all of a sudden, there's a Mewtwo that's fighting in the hallway.
I'm interested in how it works because where I work, no names. If possible, I want to make it as training as a gym.
You want to make your place?
And
oh my god!
Imagine if customer comes in and they have to duel me to have a discount. Oh my god!
That's great. Actually,
that's great.
That's
awesome. But as a battling,
I give you a badge.
As a battling thing, it's great. But the problem is, I have a job.
Have you seen that meme? It's a guy that brings a CV and the guy asks for a reference, and he just showed him his badge. He writes, "He's hired as fuck."
You were saying, John. Sorry to cut you off.
The problem is, the same thing with the Wii. You know how the Wiimote and stuff you move around. The problem is, I will have to physically go to places to become the Pokemon Master.
That's the whole point of the game, yeah.
I do not like to move. I play my game in my sofa, sitting down with my hoodies and not moving around. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that I have to go out. I love the game. I love the concept and everything. I'm going to wear my bracelet every day. I'm going to buy it. But
I do move, even if it's not to a lot of places.
Oh my god, I'm going to be stuck with a Zubat.
My problem is that since we're in Canada, it's a cold place. Are we just getting cold Pokemon? it's possible. It is possible.
I can picture Josh like traveling, walking along the Great Wall of China looking for Pokemon.
A volcano? I need a Magmar.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
But and the rarest Pokemon.
Where is Mewtwo's? Into caves? You need to go.
You've seen the trailer,
we
and
go
Mewtwo
to
was
caves
like
here in Montreal.
was an event, and
we're
everything.
gonna get like raped or something like that.
Yeah, but the
I'm pretty sure
problem,
to any places.
that's the thing. In the real Pokemon, the game, I can actually play. I can actually get the legendary Pokemons and get my shit together.
Well, from the comfort of your sofa.
Exactly, but the other ones, I actually have to be physically active. I have to like.
I
But
don't
exactly,
know about me
that
making
is
a
the
scene.
incentive.
That's my
Do you want to be
problem.
the best? You need to move.
Like when I was carrying around my Digivice, and all of a sudden I had a battle, and it goes, and I got a fucking battle.
What?
If not, you
Yeah.
lose points if you don't battle. If you
Oh
go
my
back
God,
steps,
man.
because every step counts as a step forward. So I'm not. If I'm walking in a populated area, I'm not gonna freaking pull out my.
That's why I really hope there is like a automated duel. You don't do it yourself,
It just
but you set up
does
some kind
for you.
of fights.
Like an amiibo.
Like a tactics game.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
plan ahead.
Exactly.
But
Like,
what we're gonna see all of a sudden, some walk
Final
around
Fantasy
at Best
does
Buy,
it.
and it's like, Pikachu, I choose you in the middle of nowhere. Like, yeah, buddy, sure.
the
I don't
amiibos-
know.
I don't think you have to physically do it. You just do it like press, okay, choose you.
There will be people that do that.
Yeah.
I will do it. I will totally do it. I will be in the middle of
Just do it! Just do it!
Sun attack! Go!
Calm the fuck down. John.
Dreams can be dreams, no more.
Think about how many
Don't let your
hours of
dreams be
Pokemon you
dreams.
play.
Yeah.
How many hours of Pokemon have you played in your life?
I can't count that.
Exactly. Now you will have to physically do it.
Yeah.
Physically walk around. Physically go to like in the forest and hunt down some legendary Pokemon.
We don't know how it works.
Or get stuck with a
Maybe
Diglett.
it's not that specifically geographically made.
You guys are too good with names, man. I can't come up like that. You're
What do you mean,
Magmar,
The names of the
Diglett.
Pokemon.
Okay.
It's like you guys.
I won.
I know
For sure.
you
I want a
you.
Charmander, I want a Bulbasaur, I want a Squirtle, I want a
can't.
Pikachu.
You can't. You're gonna have to. You know.
I will. Can we trade, do you think?
Oh shit.
We'll
man, I
have
can't.
to. We'll have to trade.
It's gonna be amazing.
From some random guy.
You have to go to the Verdun Hospital to heal your Pokemon.
Oh.
You go to the emergency. What can I?
No, I just need your Wi-Fi for a second.
Go shut down the whole hospital.
Oh,
You're like, I'm good.
I think I'm gonna be homeless. I'm gonna quit my job. I'm gonna hunt down the
Oh,
Pokemon.
You're gonna travel?
The South
Fine,
Hospital
Pokemon.
shut down.
Fuck,
Newspaper.
man.
The South Hospital shut down because too
Pokemon.
many people are bringing
But
their
do you think
Pokemon.
Google released on Google Map?
Oh yeah, a few years ago, like
Yeah,
3
you
years
could become
ago.
a Pokemon master by catching all the Pokemon.
You
on your
actually
Google
get a
Map.
card with your name saying Pokemon Master.
Yeah.
If you catch the 150 or 151.
150, I think. But anyway, it's all on Google Map. Now it's
back
gonna
in
be
the
real.
cool days.
So
There was only
And that's just Pokemon
That's
Go.
another thing. Are they putting all of them? Like 700
or
now.
something.
I hope not. Because
Just
in the
original
preview,
151 or 150.
because if I'm
Let's
not
go to the
mistaken,
top part.
in the trailer it was only the first ones, like the first generation
maybe they want to tease
Expansions.
the.
DLCs. You need to pay.
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
And each
Oh,
DLC
my
is a badge that you have to wear because you have to go in the badge, and the badge, and the badge.
Oh my fucking god! DLCs are
That-
badges.
That's
And it detects it because it's all linked. You have
Mm.
to wear them to get the DLC on your app.
Okay.
Hypothetical.
Okay,
we talked enough about
Yeah,
this.
that's
There's
Pokemon
more
Go.
Pokemon related
That's
stuff.
Pokemon Go. There's also Pokemon Sun and Moon
In
coming out.
Britain, they were the logos
That
were
was just
registered in Britain to
Britain?
in Britain
Britain?
in the UK. Sorry,
In England, okay.
in the, yeah,
In the
in the UK, the logos were registered as Pokemon Moon and Pokemon Go. Nothing was announced.
No,
Only
Sun.
logos.
Moon and Sun.
Moon and Sun.
You said go.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Moon and Sun, and nothing has been announced, right? It's only news of the logos.
No, they said that it's supposed to get released for the holidays 2016 for next Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have a date
For like
really
December.
before we go, right?
No, but there is rumors that there will be a panel about it for some kind of con
For Comic Con, maybe?
mid-March.
Oh, mid-March.
No, I don't think it's E3. There's I don't remember.
E3's coming up. What's in March?
What
I don't remember,
console?
but something mid-March, Germany, I think.
Is it Game Boy? Is it Wii U?
For what?
The
Moon Sun.
Moon Sun.
It's
Probably
it's a 3DS, yeah.
Yeah.
I hope not new 3DS.
Because you don't have one.
Yeah.
You know, but to like go along with what you're saying is that we don't have a date for Pokemon Go. I think that's because it's a bigger project than just 2 more DS games.
It's of what I heard on the news and everything. It's really demanding.
Yeah.
It's a whole new technology.
Oh,
it's
no,
like
it's not.
augmented reality.
It's not.
No one used it before.
Yeah,
That
Marvel
much.
does it.
That much.
Marvel in every. Oh my god.
You need to have the comic and actually be on it.
Yeah, but it's the same. It's
Now we're talking about actual real life augmented reality when everyone
There's
is.
a lot of apps that you can even just straight out hold up your camera on your phone.
Yes,
and
of course,
things
but now
change.
But
we're talking about a worldwide scale.
not only worldwide, but you're going to be
You need to go to
interacting
the
with
moon
this.
to have.
You're going to be interacting with this digital creature to
I want.
not Digimon,
That'd be so amazing.
not Digimon, but think Digimon, but with Pokemon.
Imagine the same principle, but
Yeah.
with Digimon.
that's exactly it. Actually.
Think Digimon with Pokemon. You're going to be battling this digital monster.
Okay, if it was Digimon, I would.
Oh, I'd be all
literally
the fuck
stop
over
in the
it.
middle
I'd be
of the
all
street
over
and
it.
I'd say,
I'd be like, give me a Digivice. That's my
pull out
phone.
my card, fucking charge it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Digimon, bitch.
Not with a card, but you need to put your amulet or something like in front of your
Your phone.
Your
Or like
phone
You're not
to, like-
putting anything else in it.
QR code.
QR code.
Even
Yeah.
though those aren't really used anymore.
Yeah, no.
Digi Essence.
Mm-hmm. But this is a worldwide skill, and we're back to Pokemon Go. Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's assume they're DS.
basically
games,
there's
because-
no information whatsoever about the name, and the fact that it will be released late 2016.
No, we saw some pictures of them drawing.
There is
Pokemon.
rumors of, I've heard in the comment section of a few things, and it's really recurring now. In the trailer, it says, reunite them all. People are thinking that it might be all the games, like all the maps, into one game. Basically.
Jesus.
Reunite them all.
I hardly think so, because it's way too big. It's like, way too big.
How much memory is in a DS game cartridge?
Oh,
It's not about the memory, but
Yeah,
it's
but so
about
much.
creating it.
And being able to explore all that, you take. I mean, people spend hundreds of hours on a game already.
Yeah,
a
exactly.
Pokemon game. Having one with every map on it is like
reunite.
you never have to make a Pokemon game again.
But see, also too, there's a Pokemon tournament that's also coming out for Nintendo Wii U.
Yeah, it was released in Japan a year ago.
Now,
even
will
2
they
years
try
ago.
to do the same thing with this one coming out with the Moon and Sun, doing like a Pokemon Stadium where you can upload your characters from your new Sun or Moon to it to battle? That'd be interesting.
Well, they did that not only last year. It's been there forever. Like back then, the first challenge.
That
first contest-
specific game, no, he's talking about Pokken
Pokken
tournament.
Yeah, but they've been doing that for years. Yeah, they've been the first contest. You could actually win the first original #1 Mew. A real contest winner
card.
would win the real Mew
Card.
in your Game Boy. The original Game Boy, blue and red.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I lost track of it.
Yeah.
No, I understand what you're saying. Is that I'm not familiar enough with it to like.
No, the first
Do you
Pokemon
care?
contest was back then in 1999.
But that's another
98.
game. We're
Talking
talking
about
about
Pokemon.
one.
Yeah, but he's
but we're talking about one specific games right now.
Pokemon?
I know what you.
Sun and Moon.
Sun and Moon. Okay, yeah.
Like, there's a new tournament game coming out for the Wii U.
Yeah.
All right.
Now
It's
are
called Pokken
tournament.
Tournament.
With the Sun and Moon?
No, it's not related to
It's not
Sun
a
and
new
Moon.
game. It's a new game.
It's a arcade
If
game
you go back
about
into the
Pokemon.
past, there was
Yeah.
Pokemon Stadium where you were able to upload your characters from your Pokemon games at that time
Yeah.
to Pokemon Stadium in order to battle with them. Now with this Pokken tournament, I
It's
wonder.
basically a new stadium.
Okay, you wonder if.
I
Okay,
wonder if
yeah,
you could do the
yeah.
same thing, because then that would be
So I was
interesting to draw more
wondering,
people in
Mhm.
and make me have to get a
I
Nintendo
really hope so.
DS. Like,
You need it.
well, now with the Wii U, it's like almost having a Game Boy. Just can't
Yes.
use the
Can you use it as another controller?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so I have a controller for you. Well, I mean, I have.
Oh, your DS.
No, yeah, exactly.
Oh,
My DS.
Oh no, he meant the gamepad.
No, yeah.
Talking
For the
about the
Wii U.
gamepad, yeah.
I don't think so because it's not the same setting for the controllers. We are all the nerds.